Hello again, or hello still. I'm going to add a little teaser at the end of this because this being the flip and the end of the Same-Sex Wednesday, I counted my pages in my little book, and I have enough pages in this book to do another Same-Sex Wednesday or another. Actually, I have 11 pages left in this book. This is my Challenges book. And I have that many pages left, but look how, yes, it is already. So I am going to take this spine off and I'm going to give it some growing room. I'm going to give it a bigger spine. I need probably an inch. I need a spine probably as big as whatever this measures right here, because it's going to get bigger with 6 or 7 more pages. So here we are with the book, and I've picked this for the new piece of spine I'm going to put on it. Here's my spine that I'm going to cover, and I was able to tease this back away from where it was glued down on both the back and the front. I've given it about an inch, and I'm going to just trim that piece, and because this is attached to a signature on the other side. So we're going to have to use this flap. I don't want to pull back too much of it because it's weakening this paper, but I think the paper is fine. Paper's going to be fine. I can glue it back down. So I'm going to trim this off an inch. So I've got this apart. This is pretty ratty, the front one. So on both the front and the back, I'm gonna glue just a little strip of paper the same width on there. To reinforce this. This is part of the book text on one of the signatures. And it was glued pretty firmly on this side of it. The other side wasn't as firm. So let's see if we can get this on here. Okay, reinforced. Here's my book block. I don't think that sticks out a little bit different, but I don't think it'll matter. Okay, so what I think I've decided to do is, this is my back where I've got my colophon. This is my front. I've got these flaps. I just cut this. I took the little block out of the back of it. This was the former spine. I just unglued it from the fabric. Then I just cut this straight down the middle. And see, this is folded over on both ends. So here's what I think I want to do. So here's looking at the inside of it. From the outside, here's what I think I want to do. So here's my raw pieces of former spine. I think what I want to do is cover my new, just wrap it tight around this piece, like so. Wrap it tight, glue it down on either side of this and this. So that's going to be fabric against fabric, but I'm going to glue it firmly onto the new spine. I believe that that'll work. I thought about bringing it around here to the sides, but I don't think I want to do that because I have these nice folds on the inside of this book, and I don't think I need to do that. I just need to set it down in there, give it a little, you know, a little bending room, and glue it down. So this needs to be finished. So that's what I'll do next, is finish my piece. All right, so just so I decided not to be too scared of this, I decided I can always throw these covers out and start over, right? So this is a moment of truth. I have covered this. This is going to be the outside, and I'm going to glue it along the edges of the previous cover, snugging it in and lining it up on the edges. So that is going to happen right now because I'm brave and foolhardy. I am using the Eileen's Tacky Glue because I think it has just a little bit longer set time, and I thought if I needed to make little minor adjustments to everything that I would be happy having that. Even. That looks pretty even. Oh boy, have I done it? Where's that bump? Boy, I've got a... Oh, it's a bump off the edge of my mat. It scared me. What is that bump? Oh my God, there's a bump. No, there's no bump. Okay. All right. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put a book on this and let it dry for a while. And yeah, I need more weight than that. And then I will be back. So before I can glue in my book block, I've got to bring these up. And I'm going to trim this little piece a bit. I think that'll be better to lighten the load back there. Okay, and then I'm going to trim this little piece. And then I'm going to glue those puppies down and clamp it. And then I'll be back. So I realized something when I was working on this yesterday. I was about to glue this down to here because, you know, when I sliced it off right there, and then I sliced it off right there. But look, this is how much I've added to the spine. So I have to center my spine in here, which made me think I needed a little cheat piece. So I cut myself a little cheat piece out of the photo print paper. And I'm going to glue this just to the, I don't want to glue over my sewing. So I'm going to glue it just to this piece. And then I'll glue this piece in. First I'm going to scruff up this side of it. This is okay to glue. So then I'm going to glue those two things, clamp them, let them dry, and be back. And then we'll be ready to put this right in there. Yesterday I glued down my end papers, so my end papers will still be my end papers. Okay, that's the plan. Okay, gals, I'm going to say it's finito. I have done what I can do. It is what it is. I've got it. This is my little desktop stash of words and pens. This is how it looks. I've still got it clipped. I'm going to take the clips off. It should be set by now. So I didn't change. That's still damp in there. I did not change the back of it. So it's kind of funny looking when you close it. But it has room. This is its original spine. So I have enlarged it and made it that big, kind of almost 1.25 inches more. Anyway, I'm pleased with that. It works. It gives me room to grow because I took a bunch of stuff out of this when I was doing this because I was afraid it was going to get lost, but it's quite lovely, if I can say so. Here's my colophon for how to make this. I'm leaving this loose here because it's how to make the corners, how to cover the corners in fabric. Yeah, there you go, girls and boys. I did it. So I have my same end papers. You know, they don't seem to quite reach, but you know, who cares, right? The book is going to have plenty of room to add more bulk to it. And that's what I wanted. So, I'm ready for the next Same 6 Wednesday. The blank page. Here I go. All right. Thanks for hanging with me.